Here with Jacob Oden. First things first, Jacob, just tell me about the event today, how you think things went for you.
I mean, we got great competition today, us in Ohio, Michigan versus Ohio, so it was a great competition, great work. Here with somebody every week.
All right, so give me an idea over the past year. Obviously, your profile has gotten even bigger. Your game has gotten better as well. Where do you think you've improved the most?
My technique, I get my technique down. I got a great DB trainer, Terry Richardson. I'm on the track, so I'm getting way faster, getting all around, trying to be an all-around athlete.
So what's the next step for you? What are you working on? What do you think you need to improve on?
The fundamentals, technique, speed, strength, athleticism. That's all you need for real to get, you feel me?
Obviously, man, been watching you since before you were in high school. And so you've grown physically, mentally. Your recruitment has blown up as well. Because you were involved with it so long, is it still exciting for you, or has it all kind of died down for you a little bit?
I treat everything like it's the first, like if I didn't have any offers or recognition or nothing. So I treat it humbly, like I've never got this before, so everything's special.
So as far as offers at this point, how many are you up to?
23.
23 offers. Any of those at this point in your recruitment start to stick out for you yet?
I mean, everybody's really heavy on me right now, so like they all together, so I feel like everybody's equal.
Okay. All right, so you've seen a lot of movement on the coaching side of things. I know, especially like here at Michigan. I know you had taken a visit up there and kind of met with the coaches, and then you saw a big change. Has that affected how you looked at them at all?
Not really. The core of the coach is still there. I mean, really, only one that affected me was Mike leaving. That was my guy, but I got to talk to the D coordinator the other day, so they still Michigan.
So were you surprised that the whole thing with Mike McDonald happened so quick?
No, they went crazy last year. They had a great season, so I kind of expected. That's what my dad tried to teach me going to recruiting, to expect coach changes. So yeah, basically.
All right, so you said you got a chance to talk to the new guy, Jesse Mentor. What did he say to you? What were your impressions of him?
I mean, he just introduced himself. Follow me on Twitter, whatever, like regular. So I can't wait to get up there again and see him.
All right, so obviously Coach Klink's still up there though.
Yeah.
So that's a guy you've known forever. What's the connection like with Coach Klink?
Coach Klink really like uncle to me, really. So it's like we click. We get to watch film, get to talk like regular. Like I'm not even a football player. Like I'm just a regular kid. So it's great.
So man, look, I know your dad has been coaching for a long time, and he has sent kids all over the country. He has no biases when it comes to recruiting. But you know him different than all the players. You're at home with it. You're his son, so you know he's a Michigan guy. You know he's a Michigan alum. When he says Michigan, he says we. Did he raise you to be a Michigan fan, like outside of football recruiting, or was that never a thing?
I mean, as a kid, I grew up a Michigan fan. I was really all around, so my biggest thing was Michigan. I really liked Alabama when I was a kid, so everything was big, but he pushed Michigan a lot when I was a kid because, it was always go blue for him.
So has he been able, because he's done a good job over the years, that doesn't enter into his conversation with his players. You're his son and his player. Does he keep the Michigan thing totally separate, or does he ever drop a go blue in there for you?
Right now, it's all around because he got players that's been to other schools like Iowa, Michigan State, everywhere. So right now it's all around, go everything.
Got you. All right, so tell me this, Jacob, as you get deeper into the process, like what are you looking for in a school? What are the factors that you're considering that you're weighing the heaviest?
I'm looking for a place that even if my coaches leave, I can still feel like it's home, where I can still be comfortable at, where I fit the scheme. So, yeah.
All right, so as far as visits are concerned, I know you've been to Michigan. You got any plans over the course of the spring that you're going to be getting out to spring practices anywhere? Not just Michigan, any place else too?
I know I'll be at Notre Dame and Ohio State for sure. Them two, I'll be at Michigan State. It's a lot of more schools I'll be at this whole spring, taking a whole tour.
So what did your timeline for making a decision look like?
Sometime in 2023 for sure.
Okay. All right. So are you one of those guys that's going to wait all the way until, December of your senior year?
No, I'm trying to get it done early, but not too early. I'm trying to get all the recruitment soaked in, trying to still be a kid recruit at the end of the day.
All right. And so coaches, you said everyone's on you hard, but there have to be some coaches that you've connected with more than others? Setting aside that obviously you have a connection with Clint, what other coaches have you really connected with a lot in this process so far?
I mean, I've connected with Coach O'Leary, Notre Dame, Coach Paul Eleno, Barnett, Michigan State, of course, they big, heavy on me. There's a few more coaches. Coach Parker, Iowa, heavy on me. Yeah, there's a few.
All right. And last but certainly not least, man, you know, when you get ready to sit down and make your final decision, I know Pops is going to be one of the people that you lean on the most, but is it going to be like sitting at a table with your family, with dad, you know, everybody that's important to you making a decision, or is it going to be at the end of the day, it's going to be you making that final choice?
They always preach to me it's all on me. It's my decision at the end of the day, but I will have a conversation with my family at the what I should suggest to go to.